Hey folks, how's it going? We're checking out more Darkplace. Hopefully you guys had a fantastic day. Alright dude, the last episode was wow. The way that dude reacted to losing a temp compared to him losing his buddy the first episode was just ridiculous. All the screaming and stuff was great. I just love the difference. I thought it was insane. And then also how sexist they were being towards that lady. They were sexist in the first episode, but I just thought it was extreme in the next one. And it was hilarious to me. when he when he said, "When you stop thinking about lipstick and help me." So stupid. I loved it. Them find just inanimate objects and everything, and him trying to explain away why you shouldn't look at wires and stuff, even though they're so obvious and prominent. It stood out so much. It's just all around goofy, man. I enjoyed it a lot, man. And then him taking shooting a gun with another gun. Like you still left with the same problem, getting attacked by your like inanimate objects and the gun turning into stuff on you. It solved nothing, but it was still hilarious. I'm looking forward to see how crazy this one gets, man. Just to check out how wild this is gonna be. So let's just go ahead and jump into it. We'll talk about it more at the end.
Tina screamed for Nurse, but Little Miss Nurse didn't come. Little Miss Nurse was out in the back room having a cigarette and flirting with Doctor.
Little Miss Nurse.
The pain shot through her like a big bullet. She knew babies were meant to kick, but were they meant to scratch? No, they weren't. Salutations, friend. I'm Garth Marenghi, horror writer, although I prefer the term dreamweaver. When I wrote, directed and starred in Garth Marenghi's Darkplace for television back in the 1980s, I drew deep drafts of inspiration from the dike of my dreams. Other times I copied the plots from dead authors on whose work the copyright had lapsed. Bite me. Tonight's episode, however, is based on a true life story, which meant I could bang it out in under a day. I was told when I was 16 that my balls didn't work. They dropped, but they kept on going. And it was a question of either having them removed or going around with really long balls, like a couple of marbles and a hiking sock. I chose the latter option, and fortune favoured me, because the day I hit 30 they winched right back up. Point is, I thought of myself as a freak, an other. For years I wondered what exactly my ghoulies would sire. Would it be human? Thankfully, when I impregnated my wife Pam, she dutifully gave birth to twins. A huge relief. Though for years I couldn't shake off the fear that one of them might eat the other. Luckily they didn't, which I put down to good parenting.
Thanks for coming, Dr. Douglas. I thought I heard voices.
Locked.
Funny. I don't remember locking this door.
And yet it is locked.
Oh my God.
Oh no.
Look at the size of that thing's rod.
What's going on?
Not a word of this to anyone, capiche? The actor who played that part was not happy. However, I had taken him aside that morning and explained to him what was going to happen. I was going to keep the crew down to about 10, 12 people. The guy who was behind him in the eye, he was a man whom he knew and, until that day, trusted. I think that seems beautiful.
I just think it's very sad that we've had to pixelate out an erection. I think it's very sad that we've had to pixelate that people are too frightened of that. I mean, I just think it's pathetic. You know, we've all got one. Let's get on with it. I could have one now, you wouldn't know. I've not got one.
My name is Dr. Rick Douglas, MD. Who would have thought that that giant eye was once a young man? The guy was undergoing experimental gamma ray treatment for months when the eyeball of a sex offender got in the reactor chamber with him. But if you sell your body for medical experiments to make a quick buck, you've got to roll with the punches. At least he was at peace now, on account of being dead. What I couldn't work out was how he'd managed to make another man pregnant. I guess we'd never know. So, just to restate, that is something we'll never know. You're not going to find out later. I should have given the kid up to hospital top brass straight away, but I couldn't. I don't know why, but it felt good to have this little fella near to me. I guess it felt like I had a son again.
Wanton has reason to believe that the giant eye might have fathered a child. Dag, Any thoughts?
I don't know anything about it. Besides, I think there are more important matters at present.
Could you give me an example?
Like hospital bloody hygiene. I went into the gents and there was a big pube on the pipe, so I had to use the one in E-wing.
It's true, I went there 2 months back and there was a piece of shit stuck to the seat.
Well, someone's gonna have to pick that pube off the pipe and it ain't gonna be me.
Come on, surely we can discuss something more sanitary.
As if your fanny never graced a pan.
What's crawled up your crack?
She has, she's so up herself.
You shut your mouth, or so help me God, I'll punch your lights out. Don't know what the hell's got into him. Come on, Liz. I hope you apply some more makeup.
Anyway, I'm out of here.
Makeup really is a godsend. Now that my cheeks are freshly rouged, I feel like a real human woman again, like I can face the world. If the world didn't include Dr. Rick Douglas, MD. What was up with him? I'm going to try and pump him for information.
That's Liz coming. Remember, Douglas, she's psychic. Don't think of anything or she'll read your mind. Here, have a thumb of this book. It looks like a tawdry horror paperback, but it might just take your mind off things. Romford is the cruelest of cities. Nice start. Beneath its skyline's tattered shards lay a million broken dreams. This is good. I've misjudged the genre like so many.
I'm going to find out what's really going on.
Your product
Let's
places
hit that
on
batch
book.
of slides down to floor 6.
That morning it had rained, but it cleared up again in the afternoon.
It'll be great when that new microscope arrives.
This great city was home to Trent Stockton, and when he saw injustice, anger rose up in him like a bad sandwich.
Word is it's coming Thursday, but you know what deliveries are like.
Unreliable.
Especially these days.
Hold on, Dag. Remember, Liz can read your mind.
He's on to me. Best change tack. What are you reading?
Oh, nothing. Just some horror novel by this guy, Garth Marenghi.
Garth Marenghi. He's my favourite. I've read everything he's done.
I can take it or leave it. Shit, that was a really bad throw. I hope she doesn't see the photo I'm using as a bookmark.
Who's this?
That's my son.
I didn't know you had a...
He's dead. He was born half boy, half grasshopper. He never had a chance. I think you better go, Liz.
I think I better had.
We'll go then.
I'm going. Bye.
Goodbye.
I thought it was Halloween or
And
something.
think about the eye child.
I child.
Halfway half grasshopper.
This episode is really about my own desire to have a son. I have 4 daughters, and whilst I don't blame them as such, I don't really feel they're on my side.
What?
So you think this eye child is linked with the big eye that raped the man in B-Wing?
Maybe not linked, but they're definitely connected. It's just what Reeve feared. But why would Douglas be hiding it?
Wait a minute. Today is the anniversary of Douglas' son's death. Maybe he's using this eye child to fill a void left by his dead son. It's a punt up a dark alley, but it's all I've got.
Well, I suggest we tell Reed that it's Douglas who's harboring this mysterious eye child as soon as possible.
Aye, aye. Hey, this cat's got claws.
Everything's a joke to you, isn't it?
Not everything, Liz.
I'm going for a shower.
I'll be with you in 2 secs. You can scrub my legs.
Men.
You better believe it. I'll phone Reed. Get me Reed. Oh, it's you. It's Sanch here. It's about Dag.
Abrupt.
Hey there, little guy. We're family now. You can call me Pops or Dada, and I can call you Skipper. I once had a little boy called Skipper. He was different too. And when you're different, people fear you. Look at Michael Jackson. Or the Crankies, although I think they're quite shrewd. But it is our duty
Is it ventriloquist
to fight
dummy?
prejudice and injustice,
Hands in there.
whether it be in Narm, where I fought for my country, or right here on the streets of Romford. Come on, let's get you back to bed, boys.
You can hear that shit all hard.
into nightfall, yonder stars shine bright. You can be my baby, I hope that is alright. I haven't, but you're dead. But as soon as I'd finished saying K to Reed, I had a fearful premonition. Skipper! I knew what I had to do.
Damn! Oh, no.
Look out, he's got a stick.
He just knocked her out. Unnecessary pause.
Sit there, little one. Wash my glasses.
You're acting like an ape. A wild ape.
Just let me hold him in my arms one more time.
All right, get up.
Hello?
I think I was gonna bite him. Let's switch this boo real quick. Oh no! Oh no, look at the camera.
Dag,
It took us a
it's
bite.
time to go. If there's anything I can do, anything.
There is one, Glenn.
Just say the word.
Another chance.
It's been taken care of. I got John to give it a quick wipe. I'll leave you alone to make your peace. Actually, sorry, Dag, they've just asked if you could be moved out. They need to bleach the sink. I haven't acted since. Some would say I didn't act during, but
Damn!
those would be unkind people. I did my best.
He couldn't actually interact with, you know, like with another actor. I've never seen that before, and I've never seen that since. But, I mean, I've just seen the tape here. It looks okay, though. Do you think that eye child took over Dag's mind?
I don't know, but it took over his heart. For a while, at least.
I think Liz and I are going to go and check up on the guy. See how he is. You want to come too?
No.
That's so weird.
Hey,
Hi.
Hey.
Hi. It's my fault.
Yeah.
I should never have let myself get this close again. How's your head?
it'll live. I've lost some vision in the left eye though, and I get headaches.
That's concussion. You just got to sweat it out. Get yourself the Panadol from my locker.
Thanks.
Replace them when you get a chance. There's no rush.
Thanks, Rick.
She's a good girl, Dag. You're too hard on her.
I know.
The pube on the pipe metaphor came from a real-life incident, which I observed in the gents at Dean's.
All I know is the pube weren't mine, because mine are grey, or indeed white, so I can't take credit for that one.
In the end, I picked up that pube, and I'm glad I did, because it made that gents a better place to be in. And that is my question to the government. Are you prepared to get your hands dirty, or are you going to let things clog up the system?
What? What? Oh Oh man, this is great. I love how all it took was him to get bit. For him to just beat the crap out of that kid. Killed his eyeball kid that he loves so much. When he looked at the camera, I was like, oh my goodness, this is just too good. He realized what he did and started screaming. Fantastic. This is just good stuff. I love this. This is so much fun. The show is so much fun. I love it. The abrupt stops, the overdubbing of the voices, just everything about this. Man, everything about this is great. This is such a fun show, man. Even the product placement of his own book is so stupid. The sexism, how they treat old girl, is just so cold-blooded. He punched her in the face so hard. She was the first one to take a blow. How she just, everything is about her emotions. She just is so controlled by her emotions. Everything is so stereotypical about her. And she went straight to tears. Just because of a couple of insults. And her hands just focus. I'm glad Megan exists. You treat her so harshly, man. She's a good girl. I know, but I'm just not physically attracted to her. That's the only value she holds in the world. It's her physical attractiveness. That's it. Oh God, yeah. Oh man, I treat her bad. Oh man, she's just not cute enough, man. It's just this is so good. Oh, I love it. This is so fun. This is just a really fun, goofy show, and I like this a lot. This is very entertaining. This entire story, this whole thing was just so stupid. His son being a half grasshopper. I thought it was a Halloween picture or something. Him with his whole kid. I should have knew it wasn't that simple. I should have knew it was something really goofy, man. And how fast things escalate, between the conversation of him and Richard's character. I forgot what his character's called, but him and them having that conversation, how fast it escalated. About him saying you have 24 hours and I'm coming after you. I'm gonna take you down and all this stuff. You're supposed to be your best guy. You think you'll give the benefit of the doubt? It's no, you're got it. I'm gonna take you down, man. Because I know you're hiding something, man. This is good. This is very entertaining. I love this a lot. This is a whole lot of fun, extremely goofy, and just great. Just how everything escalated and how everything went in this episode was just all around good stuff, man. Even the circling back around to the pube on the toilet seat and them mentioning it earlier, circling back around and trying to make it into this powerful quote or metaphor or whatever. It just was just goofy. All right, folks, that is it. That is all for this one. Hopefully you guys are happy, safe, and healthy. I'll see you in the next one. Later.